Talk 107.9 FM, Viewpoint Show with Dan Morris on TGIFE. Thursday, my favorite day of the week. Bradley Byrne is in the house. If you have a question, comment, or viewpoint, you can call 272-9228, 1-800-289-9228. My shopping list is kind of long, so let's get right to it. Bradley, we have so much to talk about. Let's talk about, first of all, the Supreme Court Justice Sue Bell Cobb stepping down, resigning, not filling her term out. A lot of conversation about her running for governor last time. Still conversation about her running in 2014. Number one, what do you think about her stepping down? Do you think there's a political piece to that? She's from your neck of the woods. Who do you think will replace Sue Bell Cobb, or who do you think the governor would be appointing, and who would you appoint if you were governor? Oh, man.
Wow. Those are hard
I'm just going to sit back and just relax now.
I was really surprised that she stepped down before the end of her term. I'm not surprised that she's not running again. I had been hearing that for a while. But for her to leave early in her term, that really did surprise me, because even if she has the family issue she's talking about, you know, she can kind of manage her own schedule as the Chief Justice. So, I mean, I was surprised by that. So, whether that was the real motivation or something else, I have no idea. But it does give Governor Bentley the opportunity to put somebody in as Chief Justice who comes in at a critical time, because with the budget cutbacks in the court system, we've got some real problems in the court system in the state of Alabama. And the Chief Justice is not just the head of the Supreme Court. The Chief Justice is the head of our state court system. So dealing with all these problems in the circuit courts and district courts around the state. So I hope that Governor Bentley would pick somebody who is A, conservative in his or her judicial philosophy, but also, number two, someone who is a very good administrator, because you've got those two hats. The hat where you're actually presiding over the court and deciding very important judicial decisions, but also how are we going to get through these tough economic times in the court system? And we need somebody that has a background to do both of those. Who do I think he's going to pick? I haven't a clue.
Do you think Lynn Stewart would be a good choice and move from justice to chief?
I know she would. I was in law school with Justice Stewart. I was actually in her study group.
South Alabama seems to be kind of the new place to find talent out there.
Well, they get a lot of good people out of Tuscaloosa too. So.
But Lynn Stewart, I mean, I could see a Lynn Stewart moving to the chief job, and either a Chuck Malone, chief of staff, moving, or Charlie Graddick, who is now openly from your area, someone I know you know much better than I do, but someone from the Mobile area has said that he is going to run for the chief slot.
Yeah, he's running.
And would you see a Chuck Malone type situation where Lynn moves to chief, Chuck Malone moves to justice, and then the question would be who would be the new chief of staff? Is that a plausible scenario to you?
I think it could happen that way. Or the governor, because he's very close to Judge Malone, he's a former circuit judge from Tuscaloosa, might want to put his close friend and confidant right there in the Chief Justice's position. I don't know Mr. Malone very well. But everything I know about him is he's a very high-quality individual, and I think would do a good job in that position. So we've got some good people to choose from here, and that's a very good
We have a very good bench, as we would say. Would you be surprised in 2014 if you saw Sue Bell Cobb name on the ballot for governor?
No.
Nor would I. I think she's running. My take is that the pressure and the end result of the job would not have lent. There would be more mistakes and more problems than worse of saying I'm out of here. Puts the finger in the Republicans' eye, said it's your fault. I've clearly stated that it's not. All the things she is talking about actually happened during Democrat leadership, not Republican leadership, and she'll go out and build coalitions out there to then start running for governor in 2014. She's the only candidate that they've got.
No, well, I mean, she's the last of one of two remaining statewide elected Democrats, Lucy Baxley being the other in the Public Service Commission. I don't think that either one of them will, I don't think Ms. Baxley will have much chance next year.
Yeah.
So my guess is that Judge Cobb looked at what's going to happen next year and said, I know I'm not going to run next year. Maybe I need to get out while the getting's good before we start having to deal with these problems in the court system. And some of the things she may have to do would be unpopular. I mean, I've been there. When I took over the two-year college system, we had to do things that weren't popular. So Get out ahead of those things so you don't have to be the bad guy or the bad lady dealing with them. So you're free to get up and say, I'm this clean person running for governor.
Let me do this. When I go to a break, I want to come out. Is this quick traffic? I hope. Quick traffic break. I want to come back and ask your opinion on the superintendent of education of the great state of Alabama right after this.